Hey craft besties, I thought I would show you something that I was inspired by this week. This is a big book page tag with side tucks, and I was inspired by Quirky Queen's Journals. Her name is Kirsten, and check out her channel. She's amazing. I love to watch her create. She paints, which is something I need to try to do more. But she inspired me with this big tag, and hers had a belly band, and I don't really feel comfortable sewing yet with my stuff. And then there's a smaller book page tag with a pocket on the front and the back. And then she made a smaller tag, but I just made this. I didn't make it into a tag. It's got a pocket in it as well, and it could fit there, and then you could put it in the belly band that goes here. So I thought I'd show you what she showed us and see what you guys think. So let's get at it. So you're gonna need some double spread book pages to do this. And I have torn up a fruit book. It's on the science, it's fruit science, and nobody was using it, and as you can see, it's pretty old, but I like it. So for the big double pocket one, we'll do that one first because it's pretty cool. I like it because you can slide stuff in the sides, then you can use it as a tuck. I haven't decorated mine yet either, Kirsten, so don't hate me because I didn't decorate them yet. So we're going to make some more. And you can use glue stick for this, or tacky glue, or Elmer's glue. I'm just going to use a glue stick, I think. If I get frustrated and change my mind, I will do it. So you're going to, for the double tag, you're going to need 2 book pages. 2 of the double spread book pages. So on the first one, you're going to fold it in on itself. And this was just too easy, except for I can't seem to fold a straight line this morning. It's alright, it's paper crafting. There's no rules in paper crafting. And fold it here. And then, for the one that's going to go on top, so the first one that goes on the bottom, you're going to fold it in on itself, but not quite touch it to the center. On this one, you're going to take it and you're going to bring it just over the center. And yes, I've used these as paint sheets and trying to paint. I'm not ready to paint on camera, I don't think. So you're going to face them together. Ooh, I think I'm going to fold it this way. This is, well, I'm going to leave it. But you got to make sure that these parts are facing each other. And you want the one on top just a little bit more narrow than the one on the bottom. Now I'm going to glue the flaps down. And yes, ooh, I'm going to glue on so I don't get glue. Oh, sorry, I keep shaking the camera. I don't want to get glue all over my desk. I mean, it's glass, it cleans up pretty easy, but still. I'm just going to run that glue. That's what I love about paper crafting. It's not precise. Well, if you're making cards, that's precise. But you don't have to measure in junk journaling, which is, if you know me at all, you know that's what I do. I'm going to run this. You can also use score tape. You can use whatever kind of adhesive you want. I just am using what I had handy. Isn't that what we do? We use what we can get our hands on the quickest. That reminds me of a story about being God's pocket knife. You know, there's sometimes when you need a tool. And my papa used to tell me this story. Because he was an older gentleman. I'm just going to go ahead and glue the top page. He was an older gentleman. And he always carried a pocket knife in his pocket. And in that pocket, he said he could get his hand on his pocket knife. He said sometimes he'd be outside and he would need a screwdriver, but he didn't want to go back in the garage to get one. And so he would just use his pocket knife as a screwdriver. And he would, you can turn a screw with a pocket knife. It's not the best tool for the job, but it's available and it's there and you don't have to chase it down. And then he said that sometimes you need a hammer, but you don't need a big hammer, but it's not a big job. It's just a little job. It's something you could just easily do. So he would get the end of his pocket knife and use it as a hammer. And sometimes he would get stuff up under his fingernails. And when he would get stuff under his fingernails, he would use his pocket knife, to clean out under his fingernails. He said, I really want to be like God's pocket knife. I don't necessarily need to be the best tool or the sharpest tool. I'm just going to glue these together now down the middle. He said, I don't have to be the best tool. I don't have to be the sharpest tool. I just want to be handy so that if God needs somebody, I'm right there. And I love that. I want to be God's pocket knife too. So my glue stick is kind of like my pocket knife. I just use it for everything. So run your glue down the middle. Center this really good so that it's even. Oh, I'm telling y'all to do that and I didn't. It's too crooked. Then you hook that in the middle. And I'm going to use tacky glue for the top and bottom because I don't get real precise with my glue stick. And I love tacky glue. This is my favorite. You use whatever you want to. You can use a glue stick for this, but I'm not as good with it. So you're going to glue it across the top just a little ways. And the bottom, because you're going to have that like side tuck in there. One thing I love about tacky glue is it sticks almost immediately. So you don't have a long dry time. But it's messy, as you can see. And I'm just going to do it on this side. And Kirsten at Quirky Queens Journals, thank you for inspiring this. Because, y'all, I have struggled for a long time. How to cut a tag. She just folded it in half like this. And, you're not creasing it or anything. And then you just make the snip. And then it's even. And then you didn't have to struggle to make it even on one side and the other. And then you have your little pieces for your scrap. Oh, I have a scrap bowl over there. And now you have a tag. Ooh, when that dries, you have a tag with 2 side tucks. Which I thought was pretty cute. I mean, like, okay, here's a card. Take the card, slide it in there. You can put it in a bigger journal. That's what the bigger tags are for. Now, this one with the pocket, super easy. Kirsten, I'm just so thankful for you. I'm going to get another one of these double spreads. So here's what you do. You fold it up about yay high, just wherever you want to. And then we're going to flip it over so that this is on the outside. The pockets need to be on the outside. And then I'm going to fold it about a third. And I'm going to take this piece. No, I want this piece. I'm going to fold it to touch that fold. And fold it down. And then, Y'all check it out. You just tuck it in. Fold it back down, and now you have a little pocket right there. And then we're going to run a little bit of glue right here. Maybe. Yes. Like I said, you can do it with a glue stick. It would prevent me tearing it if I would use a glue stick. Now you can run a bead of glue here if you want, or you can leave that as maybe a little tuck place. And then you have this. And then we're going to do the same thing as far as making the tag. Even on the top. Just kind of fold it together. Put the corner to corner. Take your scissors. Snip. Bang. Perfect. Now, if you want to leave these open, you can. Because then you can tuck stuff in there. I don't want to tuck stuff in there. So I'm going to get my glue stick for this. And I'm just going to glue it down. And I always thought you had to use like backers or whatever for book page tags. But you really don't need a backer for that. Because when you make one out of the whole 2 pages, it's thick enough for your journal. Then you can punch a hole in it and decorate it up. And then for this, I think I just used a single page. So I'm going to try it with a single page because I accidentally tore a page. And again, you're just going to fold it up. You're going to repeat the same process that you did for this tag right here. You're going to fold it up. Fold over. Oh, wrong way. I played tidy up the craft room this morning. That's what Mary Poppins would have called that. And you fold it over. And at this point, you can glue it down if you want to. And I think I might this time. So it's not as messy. Maybe. I don't know. Tell me what y'all think. Tell me how you do it. How do you make y'all little extra tuck places and tags? I just thought this would be fun for me to show you what I'm learning. Because I'm still learning. I still have a long way to go. And then raise it up. And tuck it over. And press it down. I'm going to go ahead and glue this up in here. I'm going to glue this little piece right here so it doesn't come undone. So down in the comments, tell me what you think. Tell me if you think I've learned something. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one so it looks like a tag. Since I learned that from Kirsten at Quirky Queen's Journals. Thank you, Kirsten. You're my craft bestie. Slide it in here. And then let's go ahead and make a belly band while we're here. You will need one that's the same height. And is it? Nope, that's too short. I got all kinds of paper laying around over here. Oh, I know what we'll make it out of. Look, in my fruit science book, I'm all in love with apples right now. Which, if y'all saw my folio, you know. You absolutely do know if you saw my folio. So I'm going to fold this so that, oh look, there's another apple. Y'all will know that I'm totally in love with fall apple things right now. All things fall and apple. Yeah, you'll still see it enough. We're just going to make a regular belly band out of it. Nothing major. Nothing really new for y'all, I'm sure. But it's fun to come and sit and craft together and talk. And make sure that I have plenty of glue there. And then it makes it a little sturdier to have 3 pieces of it too. And then I'm going to put some glue on the bottom, right here. I'm going to put the bottom of here. And I'm going to put it on the top of here. So we have a belly band. We're going to put that right on there. And Kirsten sewed hers, and it looks really pretty with the texture of the thread. And then the decorations. And I'll probably color that maybe with some colored pencils or crayons or something. And so there it is with a belly band. Then I'm going to take the smaller tag and slide it in the belly band. And then you've got these little places that you can tuck things in. Wouldn't this be fun in a journal? And you use this as a big pocket or something. That would be so much fun. There is no end to the creativity you can have. I love it. I do absolutely love it. And you can put this one in here. And now I have 2 of these. And 2 of these. And I think I'm going to get some more of this book and make a belly band here for this one. Because that did turn out really good. I love belly bands because you can just stick something in there that's pretty. But that you don't want to lose. And add more journaling space. And you probably want to sew it down if you're going to, you know, pull on it. It makes it a lot more sturdy. Kirsten points that out in her video. So y'all check that out. I think it's a lot of fun to play. Go ahead, get to crafting. Craft for your mental health, if nothing else. Craft to prove you can. Stay creative. Know that I love you. And you are enough. Have a great day.